Hi, I'm Janine Shepard. I'm the Education and Engagement Manager here at Seed Savers Exchange, and I'm here to tell you about our Resilience Garden program. This new initiative was born in a moment of time where a number of things were suddenly happening at once. The world was facing a global pandemic. We were experiencing a drastic increase and unprecedented number of seed sales each day. There were more and more people who were worried about food security, and they were turning to seeds and growing their own food as a source of hope and resilience. We saw this as an opportunity and a responsibility to utilize our resources in order to meet these needs the best way we could. Like everyone else, we were faced with new challenges daily, and we were pivoting the best way we could with each new piece of information, each new hurdle, and each new opportunity. We've seen an increased number of people looking to grow their own food and save their own seeds for the very first time. We wanted to make sure we're supporting these beginning growers, so we created an educational video series. We have weekly Ask the Expert live streams and weekly how-to videos that we're showing and are accessible by following us on Facebook and on Instagram. These videos are focused on how to grow your own food and how to save your own seed. For us, it always comes back to saving seed. We believe that in order to have true food security, you have to have seed security. Unfortunately, many people actually saw that play out firsthand this year when seed companies couldn't keep up with demand and people didn't get the seeds that they were counting on in order to grow the food that they were planning on growing this year. But if you save your own seeds, or if you live in community with those who save seeds, access to growing your own food is in your own hands and is in your own community. In addition to that, and this is a big part of it too, you become part of that seed story. It adapts to your growing conditions, and you form a symbiosis. It also becomes a part of your story, and you bring these seeds into your family and your family's traditions. Our education series aims to get people started with how to grow their own food, flowers, and herbs, but it also aims to get people started on saving their own seeds and making seed saving a new and important part of their lives. One thing we noticed, because of the drastic increase in consumer demand for seed companies and seed organizations struggled to keep up with this demand. And right when people needed to start getting seeds into their garden, it became increasingly difficult to get a hold of seeds. Our seed distribution center was no different. We had thousands of orders coming in every day and couldn't keep up with the demand. In fact, eventually we had to shut our website down for a little while just to catch up with orders that we had received. Meanwhile, with the creation of the Resilience Garden Project and the work of staff across Seed Savers departments, we recognized that we had plenty of seed. The issue was in getting the seed shipped out. It was difficult to respond to an unprecedented spike in seed demand while transforming our seed house to be in line with safe COVID response practices. But we could set up donation events in our local communities, so we did just that. We set up 5 different events in area towns, and everyone wore masks, everyone stood 6 foot apart from each other at all times, and we were able to donate nearly 3,500 seed packets through those events. We also partnered with over 30 different organizations and food banks in the area, and were able to donate nearly 14,000 more seed packets to area families through those organizations. We also wanted to make an impact beyond our local communities, and we had the opportunity to join discussions with a number of seed leaders across the US and Canada. And these discussions helped form the newly established Cooperative Gardens Commission, which was dedicated to providing access to seeds during this time. So in addition to the local seed donations, we also were able to make a bulk donation through the Cooperative Gardens that was then distributed across the country via regional seed hubs. Another piece of the story includes the fact that at the same time as we had a drastic increase in seed and transplant orders, we also needed to change the way our shipping system was set up in order to keep our staff and our community safe. We found ourselves in the really difficult situation of having over 30,000 transplants ordered and ready to ship out right at the exact time we needed to redesign our shipping system for staff COVID safety. This was a difficult situation for us to be in for a number of reasons. Of course, financially, we really count on those sales in order to help us with our nonprofit mission. But even more than that, we all work at Seed Savers because we believe in what we're doing, and part of what we're doing is getting these seeds and these transplants into people's hands. So not being able to do that was a really difficult thing for us to face. But like so many people and so many organizations, we found ourselves in this situation, and we needed to pivot to make the best of it what we could. So we recognized then that this also was an opportunity potentially to connect to some area organizations that we had long admired, who were working in their own local communities to increase food security. Largely through the work of our perishable inventory coordinator, we were excited to be able to connect and donate over 30,000 transplants in bulk to organizations in Iowa, Wisconsin, and Minnesota that are doing the work of building food and seed security in their communities. The third component of the Resilience Garden project is our Resilience Garden team. In partnership with Silos and Smokestacks and the Iowa COVID-19 Recovery AmeriCorps program, we created an education and engagement intern and 2 Resilience Garden Project AmeriCorps member positions. These 3 amazing individuals make up our local Resilience Garden team. They are available to help anyone who's learning to garden, learning to save seeds, and anyone who's growing surplus produce for community donation. This project is a giant community effort and an opportunity to create even further community surrounding the hope and resilience of seeds. In fact, if you're growing a garden this year, please share your photos with us or post them on social media with the hashtag #ResilienceGardens so we can all share the beauty, resilience, and community of growing food and saving seeds.